Straight up out Atlanta, we make careers out of trap shit. Like a pissing matches, we focus on making packs flip. Miss me with that cap shit, we dope pedal. Hey, I swear trapping was a sport, I win a gold medal. Third place, bitch, I feel like Usain. Black and yellow Glock 9 on me, I call it Wu-Tang. Old dirty bastard, dumping dick inside your boot thing. Look, I'm from the south side like 2 Chainz. God body, wide body, take up 2 lanes.
Yo, what up, man? Chris, I'm out checking back in, man, back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button away, and I appreciate all the support. Calicoe versus Goodz, man. Very interesting battle, man. It lived up to the expectations. It was fire. It was dope. This battle basically could have headlined this card. It could have headlined Summer Madness. It could headline most cards with these 2 competitors on it. I feel like sandwiched in the middle of the card, kind of thinking about it, I was just like, damn. I wonder how would it be, you know what I'm saying? It's not as talked about as like Verb and A-War and all that. And it's not an undercard. It's kind of stuck in the middle right before the St. Louis shit pop off. And them niggas delivered. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas definitely delivered, bro. They definitely delivered. The Blue Room was perfect environment for this particular battle right here. And in the building, it looked like Calicoe was kind of having his way, at least for the first 2 rounds. I must admit, I'm standing next, you know, it was definitely a lot of Midwest representation. You got Ill Will, you got Cal on the card, so you got that movement. You got X Factor in the building. You know, you got a lot of Midwest people in there. Then you still got the Verb, Young Ill, and Hitman shit. So they got a bunch of St. Louis niggas in the building. So the representation for the Midwest was definitely there. And Calicoe's first round is fire. I don't know about the angle, bro. I got to be honest with you. I always tell you, if you sell an angle, it doesn't have to be real or not. However, this angle was interesting because I never really heard about Goodz pops being white.
All feel your pain. Because that taking care of mama shit, I really came from it. It ain't nothing wrong with your pops being white, Goodz. It's just something wrong with you being ashamed of them. You post your jury.
And he sold the hell out of it. I keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? You had an 850 when they cut your umbilical. That's what he said in the first round. That shit was cold. Nothing wrong with your pops being white. The problem is that you don't acknowledge it. That whole little flip was crazy. You put shit in your hair to make it look nappy. Like, he had a lot of stuff that was going with this particular angle. I keep it real with you. Calicoe clearly wins round 1. I thought that was Goodz's lightest round. Goodz comes back in the second round. He had a lot of slick talk. Even his money stuff in the second round, I felt like hit. It wasn't, you know, like I said with the Hitman shit, if you can come off as kind of flossing with it, I kind of fuck with it a little bit. It's kind of like how you sell it. What I got paid to battle, I could pay you to battle another nigga. That's a crazy, that's a flex. You know what I'm saying? That flex money talk, I fuck with. What I got paid to battle, I could pay you another. I could pay you to battle another nigga. That was fire. Had a couple Cortez, Bodego, dope flips, sloppy head, call it brainstorming. That was cool. I took out a business loan and bought a brick. Basically, he was saying in this round that he's still in the streets. You know what I'm saying? He's still in the streets and not in the street. You think because I'm a businessman, I'm not in the streets. What did he say? I don't dress plain. That's why I dress plain, because you don't gotta be fly to check a bag. That was a nice little flip. I kind of fuck with that. You could smell, you could tell I'm getting money by smelling me when I walked in the room. That's that money talk I don't like. You know what I'm saying? You could tell I'm getting money by smelling me when I walk in the room. I know it got a reaction. I wasn't really fucking with the bar too heavy. Cal second round. I like Cal second round. He did talk a little bit about the same angle he talked about in the first round. Touched on it very briefly, but I feel like Cal be getting in them pockets where he be really talking.
You said easy cologne stank. You said hollow clothing line was trife. You said you rap better than rock, but everything you say is light. I'm about to end this old nigga. You about to be a blogger for life. Cause what Mount Rushmore you been on? Who got you caught in the hype? When you had a classic performance? When you had bar tonight? You the nigga that couldn't think of your next bar, so you started a fight.
The aggression and the leaning over and talking to Goodz like he a little nigga, it worked. It worked in selling a lot of his bars. Nigga told him, you a pretty boy. Like, pick a bitch up and keep her caged in. I'm a city boy. Like, pick a bitch up and drop her off at the day's end. It's that kind of slick talk, man, that Cal had in this battle. This second round was close in the building. Calicoe won this round in the building. You know what I'm saying? I just watched it again. I gotta keep it real with you. This was a close round. I kind of still feel like Cal might have won this round. I'm not gonna even lie. Even though I do feel like Goodz really turned up in round 2. As far as round 3, Goodz third, he had the what he said. I can affirm that you will pay for that later, when he was talking about the whole punch situation. I don't got time to gossip if I can't monetize it. If I'm beefing about cheese, hold on, let me get back into Cal's zone. That you black and you don't own anything. You wear all these black clothes, you black and you don't own anything.
Talk, Cal. You a kid on some goofy lame shit. Everybody from my era elevated. This the only nigga still on the same shit. Hollow got LOM. He showed us that big talk. DNA get money and drink water. Shit, Goodz got slick walks. 6 colognes, a few businesses, ain't nothing to whine about. Hitman Charlie Clips conceded, all on wildin' out. Acting like you for the people, and your raps be cold frontin'. All these black-owned clothes you wear. But you black and don't own nothing. Let's talk now.
The landslide, I came through to buy some land and then slide. Cal had a pretty decent third round, man. I definitely like that bar he had where he was like, I put a nigga on my chain because I don't want to see him on a t-shirt. That shit was fire. This battle, this is another close battle. It could go either way, bro. This is another close battle. I left the battle thinking Calicoe won the first 2 rounds. In the building, that's what it seemed like. I watched it back on camera. I still feel like Calicoe's first 2 rounds are a little bit better than Goodz, especially the first. He ran away with the first. The second, I probably got him winning by an edge. But let me just say this, because I don't mind fake angles, but I don't like when you clearly just know you reaching. And the whole Goodz father is white angle, I didn't like the interview he did. He should have left it a mystery. He should have not even answered the question. They should have not even asked him. But Goodz has been in battle rap for so long, bro, and no one has ever been like, yo, your dad is white. And he's been around for a long time, grew up in New York and all that. He would have never been able to get away with that. The way people use race angles and all that kind of stuff, it would have never passed. Plus, Goodz don't look like he got a white dad. So factor all that in. It was niggas in the building like, Goodz dad is white. The angle was so much a reach that it just literally didn't even seem believable. So now I'm thinking, maybe Cal knows something niggas don't know. You know what I'm saying? So he does an interview, and this is what the nigga says in the interview. He's like, well, Goodz never posts his dad, so I figure his dad could be white. Bro, that's it. Like, that's the only thing. A lot of times there's angles. I know there's fake angles in battle rap, don't get me wrong. So I'm not trying to knock that. Let's take Rex being a nurse. I did hear Rex worked at a hospital at one point in time, but he was a security guard. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. Maybe Conceited heard that, and Conceited was like, oh, he worked at a hospital. Oh, that nigga must have been a nurse. But my thing is, working at the hospital as a connection to where you can say he was a nurse. But I don't know. The dad, when he did the interview, bro, and he said that, and then he was like, I didn't really want to battle Goodz the way other people battle Goodz. So he tried to act like he came with a new angle. And I'm like, bro, you just really just took Easy to Block Captain's angle, which Easy kind of said like, yo, I heard your dad is white. And then he was like, but I couldn't confirm it. So I didn't even want to use it.
Believe him for what? I let him talk credit to y'all. We about to talk about his credibility, nigga. The way you be frauding, bro, I hate it. You hide the fact that you corny as shit, so you talk money. That showed me your mentality basic. There's something off about this motherfucker here. And I can't shake it. Heard that lawsuit money you keep bragging about, ain't it? Ain't it? Somebody close to you told me his dad was Caucasian. I said, what? That's a good angle. I couldn't confirm it, so I erased it.
That's what he said when they battled. I feel like when you be watching niggas battles back, I feel like Cal took that and ran with it with an angle. I don't even think nowhere he ever heard or thought or had any impression that Goodz father was white. I think he heard Easy say that, probably knew it wasn't true, figured I could sell it, and he sold the fuck out of it. Don't get me wrong. the 850 from the umbilical cord. He sold the fuck out of it, but it turned me off on the angle, man. I ain't gonna even lie. It turned me off on the battle, man. I kind of felt, I kind of wanted to lean towards Goodz winning the battle now, to keep it real with you. I did not like just an obvious fake angle. Like, play it off a little bit more. Don't even do an interview about it or nothing. Don't just come out and be like, yo, I know it's wrong. I'm going to act like it's right. I'm going to rap 2+ rounds about it. It's just like, come on, dog. Come on, my nigga. It's Goodz got a lot of shit to battle about. He a legend in battle rap, been around here a long time. To build your battle off a fake angle, I ain't really like it. I ain't like it at all. And that's why people got Goodz winning the battle. I looked at a poll, Goodz is winning the battle, and that's why. Your fake angle went longer than a round. If you had just stopped at the first and never brought up his white father again, but you brought it up again in the second, you spun the block again on the third, you know, and these are nice bars you got built around that angle. It's just like, bro, that's too much, bro. And then they do an interview, and in an interview, you ain't even saying it's true. Like, in the interview, you basically saying, like, I don't know, bro. Like, it was kind of a turn off. I gotta keep it real with you, man. So I don't know. I ain't like it. If I take the angle, I'll probably go with Cal. If I don't take the angle, Goodz all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely giving the battle to Goodz without the angle. I felt like, and Cal is just better than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cal is just better than that. So that's just my thoughts. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that angle. You know what I'm saying? Go watch the 15 Minutes of Fame interview. There's an interview with Calicoe where he talks about why he used that angle. And he really didn't give no good answer, bro. He really did not give a good answer at all. And I was just like, bro, you got to come with something better than that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas talking about how y'all knew each other for years. This is what y'all saying. Like, y'all know each other for years and you just ran with that angle. And Goodz is basically saying that his dad left him when he was young, but he said he did see him. So it ain't like he never saw him before. And you just took that angle and, oh, you don't post him, your dad must be white. And it's just like, I mean, what you say? Just because he light skinned, he got to have a white dad? Like, no. People, like, I'm light skinned and my dad ain't white either. You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably lighter than Goodz or whatever. It's just, I don't know. I expect more from Cal, man. He sold the fuck out of it. I give you that, but I don't know if I could rock with that angle. That's just me personally, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. If he had stopped at the first round, I might have been cool with it, but let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think about that. I do want to say this, though. If we being real, Goodz would have died in Houston, bro. Goodz would have died in Houston. This is, let me get on this shit for a minute. I keep telling y'all about ducking the Houston smoke. Put this battle in Houston. This is the difference between big crowd and small crowd. Let's talk about this for a minute. In a big room, Goodz would have got cooked because his first round is very light. His first round is light. You cannot be light in Houston because niggas are, first of all, that's just where you last was. People got you losing the easy block captain in that same building or in that same city. You come there again, your first round has to be fire. You are in Houston. You take that round, you lose that round. This nigga is talking to you about all that white boy shit in Houston. You are getting cooked in the blue room in the first round. Imagine being in Houston. It's an uphill battle from the rest of the battle. Even though he fought back in round 2, them niggas in Houston would have been fucking with Calicoe second round, bro. A bar like you a pretty boy, you pick a bitch up and keep her caged in. I'm a city boy, I pick a bitch up and drop her off at the day's end. That's gonna hit in Houston more than something like I took out a business loan and bought a brick, or I dress plain, you don't gotta be fly to check a bag. That's still very much slick talk and very much pretty good wordplay. You know what I'm saying? Or play on words. But that I drop a bitch off and put in a day's end, that's that hood shit that Houston would have liked. Goodz would have got up there and kind of got cooked in Houston, bro. He would have got cooked because once you don't win the first, everybody's like, they waiting to find, you got to be amazing now in round 2 for them niggas to fuck with you. Kyle would have been coasting, bro. The blue room put this at a more level playing field. That's what the blue room did. And it also let me know how much Cal is easy to rap in different areas. Cal style goes everywhere. Goodz, I don't feel like would have had a good showing in Houston. If this battle was in Houston, Calicoe would have. Calicoe can go to New York, he can go to LA, he can go out to Orlando, he can go to North Carolina, he can go to Atlanta, do well everywhere. Goodz can probably go most places and do well, but Goodz spent most of his career battling in New York too. And then when he, when he was on the road, he went to St. Louis. He had a one rounder that wasn't really a great battle, even though he won Hitman choking on it. Can we remember that? Other than that, battling on caffeine, small room pandemic. Goodz don't got a lot of experience on battling on the road, and it would have showed if this battle was in Houston. That is the difference. Another thing, it would not be a classic. Let me repeat that. This battle is a very, very good battle. I'm not going to really say it's a classic yet or anything, but it's very, very good. This battle would have just been okay in Houston on URL. Same bars. Difference between the big room. This is why I try to tell you, like, you can't really all the time compare leagues, especially when one put something in a small room and one put something on a big stage. Goodz, in my opinion, wouldn't have been good in Houston, which now takes the battle from being great to just okay. It goes from being great to okay. You put it in a small room, people hear, people are listening. It's easy to control. Niggas ain't saying 3-0 in the second round. 3-0, 3-0. Niggas ain't doing none of that shit. Niggas ain't really booing, none of that stuff. When you put it in that kind of situation, now Goodz have a fair chance. Niggas are listening to what he's saying. And when he has a so-so round like round one, they allow him to fight back without fighting back through heckles. So that's what made this battle an 8 or 9 on a Richter scale, when in Houston, it might have been a 6 or a 7. Then we were looking at this battle like it was just okay. Now we're looking at this battle like, yo, the middle of the pack, this battle's still crazy. That is the difference. Battle rap is moving very much to a small room, bro. It's moving very much to a small room, especially for people that's been in this culture for a long time that can't do everything. I'm not saying Goodz can't do everything, but Goodz did battle a lot of times in New York, bro. He battled a lot of times in New York. We don't know how great Goodz is in battling everywhere. Like we know a lot of these other people that had to travel a lot. We don't necessarily know that, and we getting a chance to see it right now. Just my thoughts, man. Chris, I'm biased. Who y'all got winning, man? How y'all feel about the angle? Let me know how y'all feel about the angle. Let me how you feel about the rounds. I think I like Calicoe's rounds, the first two, a little bit more. But I can't be mad if you got Goodz winning the battle. His second round is good. Second round is definitely good. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you think. Chris, I'm biased. Holla at your boy.